Hey, welcome back everybody to another webinar here. My name is Patrick. As always, our goal with these is to help educate you and offer a little bit of a different perspective, maybe some new ideas on the market. So let's get into today. We're talking about re-ownership. And if you've been watching our webinars here lately, we've talked a lot about the cost of storage. We've talked about carry in the market. We've talked about seasonal trends, harvest low type of things. We've even got to look at the South America growing season coming up in here. So why would you want to re-own? Well, again, for us, it's about fixing your downside risk in the near term and then giving you the ability to participate in potential upside. And like I said, there are many reasons for that. South America growing season, maybe some seasonal trends, um, the cost of storage, things of that nature. Biggest part is though, is you need to have a plan. How much do you want to re-own and what strategy do you want to use? We're going to cover a couple of those here right now. First one is selling cash and then just buying a call outright. This is fixed risk. What we mean by that is you're going to pay your option premium and you won't have any additional margin after that. So an example would be selling December corn cash, so selling December futures or cash at your local elevator $4.90, buying the March contract $5 call for 30 cents. Look down on our chart below, you got a max loss of 30 cents. If this option expires worthless, so you'd end up with a net effective price of 460, and then you got to figure your basis in on that. On the other hand, the max gain, what you're going to do is calculate whatever the futures price may be, less the 30 cents that you've paid. So you can see in our example here, let's say at expiration, the March contract's at 6, you paid 30 cents for that option premium, you're going to have a gain of 70 cents. It's going to bring your net price up to 560. Again, you'll have to look at factoring in basis. Another way to do this is going with a call spread. Again, this is a fixed risk position, so you're going to pay for your option premium. There's no additional margin after that. It's going to be a little bit cheaper than a straight call option, but the trade-off is your upside is limited. So again, we're going to sell that D's corn at $4.90 in here around this harvest time frame. We'll buy the March call for around 30 cents, and at the same time we're going to sell a March 560 call and collect 10 cents, bringing our net of cost to 20 cents. And so you can see our max loss on this thing is going to be 20 cents, and net price of 470. Your max gain, on the other hand, is only going to be 40 cents. For the other example, it's unlimited less 30. In this particular example, the most you're going to gain is 40, and that's because of how the call options offset each other. So anyways, March futures are at or above 560 at expiration. You're going to get your 40 cents. You'll have a net effective price of 550. Then don't forget to factor in your basis. Last way to look at this is straight futures. Now, this is a marginable position, meaning if the market comes down, you will have to pay cash margin into this position to hold it. Nonetheless, sell December corn at $4.90, buy a March $5 futures contract. Here's where it gets interesting. Max loss, fairly unknown. You'd like to think it's 5. We did have oil go negative here back in 2020, so it's hard to say. Could corn go negative? Maybe, but unknown. Anyways, max gain, again, your upside is completely unlimited, so unknown to that degree too. Biggest question is though, how do you want to manage this? Where are you going to put a stop loss? Are you going to use a stop loss? What are you going to do in that scenario? So when you compare it to options, there's a little bit more management involved here on the future side. So again, let's just kind of wrap this thing up. Do you even want to re-own? That's a question you have to ask yourself. Do you want to does it make economic sense for you? Do you want to store in commercial? Do you want to move the physical? What makes the most sense, for your operation? And finally, what are you comfortable with and willing to manage? And that goes across the whole spectrum here. Do you want to manage physical bushels, or would you rather manage commercial storage, or would you rather manage board positions? So all of that needs to factor into your decision-making process in here. Again, we're looking at this as a kind of a two-step market, maybe a little bit bearish near term, fix the cash risk, and potentially bullish long term, and that's where you'd want to re-own, maybe on the board. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Drop us a comment below. Let us know if this makes sense, if it's something that you like. And as always, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button. That helps us out. And we look forward to talking to you again here soon.